Verses 10 and 11, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11, blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. So those who pursue this blessedness in the Beatitudes, those who pursue righteousness and godliness as defined by Jesus Christ, how will they be received in this world? Will they be applauded? Will they be exalted? Will they be lifted up as an example and a role model for people to aspire to? Respected so highly? No. They will be persecuted, they will be reviled, they will be mocked, they will be scorned, they will be scoffed at. And the world will hate them and resent them. Notice that there are 2 verses on persecution in the Beatitudes. Every other topic has 1 verse. And isn't this curious? Maybe this is here to make no mistake, no illusion of what the Christian life will entail, what our expectations will be. Because so many people, we see it today, can think that it's about our blessed life, our best life now, about what we can get from God. But the Bible shows us that we will be persecuted. We will pay a price for Christ, and many people will pay the ultimate price with their lives. We see in John 15:18-21, Jesus says that the world will hate you because it hated me first. If you were in the world would love you, but because you're not in the world hates you. No servant is above his master, and if they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. And this is what we can expect as Christians living a righteous life in a world which is fallen. This world calls what is good bad, and what is bad good. It is controlled by the prince of the power of the air, the prince of the darkness. And the reason that people will persecute those living for righteousness' sake is because they don't know God. People have lost sight of what is right and wrong, and they conceal the light and they conceal the truth because it's inconvenient to them. And those who step up and want to live a righteous life will be persecuted because of their faith, because they are making a stand for truth which is offensive to the heart of sinful man. So why is it a blessing to be persecuted? Well, we see in Romans 8:28, all things work to the good of those who love God and are called according to his purposes. We only see a small piece of the puzzle, but God sees the biggest picture. And the greatest good that we can bring is to bring the gospel. It's the only thing of eternal value that can lead people to salvation, that can save the souls of people. And though we may be persecuted in this life for standing up for truth, God is working a bigger picture that we can't imagine. It says in Romans 8:18 that I don't even consider this the suffering of this present time to be worth comparing the glory that is to be revealed in us. It's not even worth it. It seems big to us now, but if we were to see the eternal perspective, the big picture, it would be nothing. It would be so worth it. 2 Corinthians 4:16-18 says that though our outer selves are wasting away, our inner man's being renewed day by day. This light, momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. As we look not to the things that are seen, but the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, the things that are unseen are eternal. We can't see things through an eternal lens. May we renew ourselves in the Word so that we can have faith to live this way. We also see in 1 Corinthians 2:9 where Paul is loosely quoting Isaiah 64:4, and he says that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, the heart of mind cannot comprehend what God has prepared for those who love him. And blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, because we put our faith in God. He is our vindicator, and in the end, he will set everything straight. Everything that we have lost here on the earth will be restored 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold. God will make every mountain low, he will make every valley high, and he will restore the true order of things. He will lift us up, and those who trust in him to the end will be saved, and their reward will be in heaven, where rust and moth cannot destroy, and it will be greater than we could ever imagine. The apostles counted it a privilege to be worthy of being persecuted for Christ's sake. Let us have that same attitude. no matter what the persecution is in our life. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.